Ladies and gentlemen, Thunder Cup 2011 is over. It was the biggest ever. We shattered attendance records each day, culminating with what is estimated, guys, to be over 1,200 fans witnessing the crowning of a new AON Thunder Cup champion and all the other exciting matches over the Thunder in the Valley weekend.
It was Mike X. It was incredible, unbelievable. My first Thunder Cup. I'm still dressed. It was fantastic. I've been like this for over a week now. Which reminds me, where were you?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, during free time between matches, I was looking for Cass Edison, and all of a sudden, AC drags me off.
Well, we had matches to call and, ring announce.
You can ring announce once in a while.
Yeah, for crying out loud.
Not in that event, I couldn't. It's security back there. And before then, I spent all my free time trying to find Cass Edison. When AC drags me to the back and has all these security goons holding me back, where's Cass? He's out of ringside, and you two don't even have the decency to help the poor guy.
Well, in all due respect, Mike Edwards, Miss Emily Carmichael did have a taser thing.
Plus, we were, focused.
Yeah, you're both idiots. Not very nice.
Anyhow, well, on today's show, we're going to have the results from Thunder Cup, and we're going to take a look at those and bring you all up to speed what happened. At this record-setting, it was so exciting, wasn't it, Drew?
It was. Ow.
Sorry, he's still sunburned. We'll be right back.
Israel, Sharifa, Cora, and the cartel think you won't look under your seat for wads of free, cold, hard cash. Cass Edison says that's just a cruel joke. Paid for by Cass for AON.
Have you ever dreamed of stepping into the ring? Well, now is your chance. All or Nothing Professional Wrestling now offers training to be a pro wrestler, manager, or referee. Achieve your dream. You will learn under our highly trained instructors, including WWE Hall of Famer Nikolai Volkov. To sign up or for more information, visit www.aonwrestling.com or call 942-1122. That's 942-1122.
This is Nikolai Volkov, Hall of Famer. If you like to become a professional wrestler, AONwrestling.com.
The next round of AON training classes is forming now. Call 693-9111 for details.
New look. New logo. Same great entertainment.
The Altoona Curve are back in action with a new look and a new logo. Catch all the action this summer at Blair County Ballpark by calling the Curve box office at 877-99-CURVE. Fireworks, giveaways, celebrities, and more. Join in on all the fun and affordable excitement found only in Curve, PA. For tickets and information, call 877-99-CURVE or log on to altoonacurve.com.
Well, here was the bracket as we left it, which led us into round number 2.
First off, Black Lightning had a title defense of his TV title against Sherrod Hall via Big John McGraw.
Whoa. Black Lightning had a title defense?
Yes.
It's Big John McGraw's belt. He won it at the Grove. The belt, remember the belt fell from the sky? McGraw grabbed it, boom. He wins the belt.
Lightning was injured. McGraw was defending him for him. Anyway, what? This match was intense, going back and forth.
Just let it go,
But
Drew.
ultimately, Sherrod Hall stole a win over John McGraw and then stole Lightning's title.
Stole?
Yeah, he didn't pin Black Lightning. Duh.
All right, guys. John McGraw was credited with the win during the ladder match a few months ago, and was recognized by the AON Board of Directors as the AON Television Champion.
Well, whatever your story is, regardless, Sherrod has the TV title and moved on in the tournament.
Well, after that, the tournament moved on with Zach Rain beating Coma Clayton. Colin Blair getting a countout win from an absent Adam Nostikoff. And Marcus Cage taking on Black Lightning.
Black Lightning? Hey, he had some words for Marcus Cage before the match. I love to hear him talk. He's amazing.
Yeah.
You're delusional.
Ladies and gentlemen, your sultan of satellite TV, your captain of cable, Mr. ABC 23, nobody in the AON can beat me. I got more nicknames than Jesus. My name is Black Lightning. Like I said I was going to do, I walked in round 1 of Thunder Cup, and I annihilated Jeremy Hassel all by myself. So here we are, round 2. Wait, let me elaborate on Jeremy Hassel, because not only did I beat him, I took his brother out in the same night, all by myself. So I'm sorry, Eric Hassel, you won't be making it to the Thunder Cup this year at all. Because from one injured wrestler to another injured wrestler, I know what you're going through. But it proves I'm just a little bit tougher than you, that I'm still competing. Which brings me to now. Marcus the Nomad Cage. I decided, why would I not step into a cage and see what it's about? See if pro wrestling's fake. This is a joke. It doesn't matter what type of match it is, what type of situation it is. Marcus, I guess you're next. Next. This here, a cage. I can beat you in this style of match. I can beat you in a wrestling ring. I can beat you in a tennis battle. It doesn't matter. I'm just that great.
And then, of course, no surprise, he beat Marcus Cage. Even with that Bobby Frapples you two are so fatally attracted to.
That's gross, Mike Edwards. Bobby is a...
Just let it go, X. Let it go.
Oh, you know it's true. And by beating the Nomad, Lightning got a free trip right into the Thunder Cup Finals. He's such a smart man, I keep telling you guys.
Right. Well, in the next tournament match, C4 won a hard-fought match against James Ford in a crazy ending.
Then it was time for the Thunder Rumble. Whoever won the Rumble would get a title shot the next day against PA champion Shane Malice. And we saw some new faces in the Rumble, guys. We had Akiba making his debut, Biff Blackstone. This guy's huge, unbelievable presence in the Rumble. And then, of course, we had pretty much the entire roster,
including the returning Randall Fairway, one of the greatest entrances ever, only made better.
Well, through the match, people were ejected over the top, eventually coming down to Justin Starr winning and getting a title shot.
Now, let me explain this. When a champion loses their title, by rule, they are sent to the bottom of the barrel, back of the line, work his way back up. But by cheating his way to the win, Starr got his rematch, and Shane Malice came out to show him what he could expect.
I wish that I could say we had a great match for that belt out in Altoona, but you know as well as I do, you got screwed. Truth be told, buddy, I'm the champ, and that belt ain't going nowhere. I don't care what match you win.
You win!
So, I mean, we could have all these people come back tomorrow at 1 o'clock to see me whoop your ass, right? Or, better yet, we can do it now.
You're unbelievable.
Thanks.
That's not a compliment. Anyway, day 2 of the tournament started off on Saturday at 1 p.m. and went like this. C4 beating Sherrod Hall. Colin Blair actually wrestling beat Zach Rain.
And that set up the Thunder final for the main event. Black Lightning versus C4 versus reigning champion Colin Blair. But before that, we had Starr versus Malice.
And that was a great match.
What? I mean, yeah, it was, but I can't believe you're giving Starr credit.
For Shane.
There it is.
This match did have everything. Crazy moves, high-flying action. But yes, eventually Shane Malice did defeat Justin Starr in his first title defense. But Shane wasn't done yet.
That's right, X. But before he was kidnapped, Kes Edison agreed through ISP to give Colin Blair a title shot.
And just like you can't trust Ben Bernanke, ISP had something up his sleeve during the contract signing that kicked off the 6 p.m. and final show.
Ben Bernanke.
AON co-owner cousin Otis P. Hellenbach did the introduction of the finalists. But when it came time for Colin to sign the contract, cousin Otis announced that Blair had to choose which match he wanted, the PA title shot or the Thunder final. With a little coaxing from ISP, Blair took the Thunder final.
And big surprise, ISP took the place of Colin for the PA title shot.
Yeah, big surprise. Well, when ISP came out for the title match, we finally saw kidnapped AON co-owner Cass Edison.
And you jerks didn't even do anything. I was out looking for him, and then all of a sudden I'm in the back with security. It was all over downtown. I mean, I was everywhere. Security's keeping me in the back. And he was right there with you two, and neither one of you did anything for him.
Hey, I was trapped on the other side of the ring, inside that with that massive crowd, and they knocked over my snow cone.
And not only that, his niece and apparently new cartel member, Emily Carmichael, had him at bay with a taser. I tried to untie him, and she, shoved that thing in my face. And besides, she said... Really?
Yeah.
Besides, she said not to tell you. I mean... Oh, and by the way, it looked like he desperately needed a shave. But mine's for other purposes we'll get into maybe another time. But,
Hello, cattle. There's the pot.
Is it... I'm just curious, is that what happens when you get captured by the cartel? You grow a beard?
Is that where Conan was between shows?
I hate both of you. I know what Cass is going through, and it is not fun, and you make light of it.
Anyway, back to the match. Cass was at ringside yelling the whole time. Shane was powerless to help. ISP at one point grabbing a microphone and beating Shane and talking in the microphone.
Why do we keep giving this guy an open mic during these matches? That was annoying while we're trying to commentate.
I didn't give him a single thing. He went and took it. Okay, this match was back and forth. It was unbelievable. These two athletes just giving their all. ISP dominating the majority of it and just punishing Shane Malice, even to the point where he went out to ringside and, well, kind of had a few words for Shane's wife, Stephanie. And
we've seen ISP do this before with Mrs. Edison, Cass Edison's mother.
Miranda.
Yes, and I believe it was the same result, ISP getting slapped across the face for being a chauvinistic pig.
What happens in the end? Count your teeth, destroyer, that's it. I'm telling you, Shane may not dominate the matches, but he has the cartel's number.
Most definitely.
So 2 title defenses for Shane Malice and 2 wins. Gentlemen, it was then time for the main event. Black Lightning, C4, and defending Thunder Cup champion, Colin Blair.
Well, it seemed that C4 and Black Lightning were going to form some sort of a Empire-type union and double team Colin Blair, and then once they did, they were going to split the trophy in half.
Paper, rock, scissors.
Yeah, they
had to referee in the ring for a sanctioned rock, paper, scissors match.
Yeah, but I don't think that was the paper that...
I don't know if it was sanctioned there, TV's Mike Edwards.
I don't know if it was the paper that C4 was expecting, as Black Lightning cracked him across the face.
Ouch.
It's an accident.
Yeah.
Well, he tried to throw out paper, it just went a little high.
Yeah, well, the second time was no accident. They went for it again, C4 blocking the slap and then giving Black Lightning what for. However, Colin Blair was not out of this yet.
No.
He did get involved. Unbelievable athleticism from Colin Blair. You have to admit that.
I've never denied Colin Blair is an amazing athlete. There's no question. The stuff he can do in the ring.
Great professional wrestler.
He is amazing to watch in the ring. It's just that he's aligned with the cartel. How can you support somebody that aligns himself with...
I'd have to agree with you on that one.
Well, I would agree with you on that one, but I will say that the man is one hell of a great athlete. And just some of the moves he was performing were unbelievable. Of course, his usual moves. The Paul Revere's...
The Warning of Revere.
Yes, the Warning of Revere.
Or I call it British Dart.
Oh, the British Dart, whichever.
The London Eye.
And, of course, that move that he did off the top rope, that triple corkscrew.
The London Broil.
What?
That is not a move, you idiot.
Oh.
Anyways.
Of course, the Union Jackhammer. Usually when he hits that, it's over. The match is won.
Well, Colin got put through a table by C4, so I thought that was going to be the end of him, but apparently not.
Apparently not.
Thought it was the end of C4 too. He kind of hit that ground hard himself.
Not that he did. But in the in the long run, Colin Blair surprisingly pulled out the win and is now not only your 2010 Thunder Cup champion, but your 2011 Thunder Cup champion.
He is AON's first ever two-time winner.
And didn't we have something else from Black Lightning before after the final match?
Nope.
No, I'm pretty sure we did have something. In fact, Frank, go ahead and put that up before we go to commercial, okay?
No, that's okay. It's really...
No, put it up.
It's Frank.
Shut up. Shut him up.
Roll it,
Go.
Frank.
Look in your heart. Do what you know is right.
This is unbelievable. There is no way I could have lost. Why is there cameras following me? I've had enough for TV for now. Why is there cameras following? I just want to go home. I don't want to talk about it. Get the camera out of my face. Okay, I've had enough with the TV. The camera's out of my face. Get the camera out of my... Camera out of my face!
All or Nothing Wrestling would like to take this time to thank our sponsors for their continued support.
So we hit the big topics already. Now let's focus on the other things that happened during the Thunder Cup 2011.
Well, X, let's talk about the match between the Psychotic Assassins.
Great match between a big oaf and a crazy guy with a bad neck and a pet chair, both managed by the Walking PSA.
Anyway, they were originally scheduled to be in a tag team match, but because they defeated the Red River Rebels earlier in the exhibition match, Cousin Otis, the only, we'll say, able-bodied owner in attendance at Thunder, you could say that, decided that because they had won that match, they would have to face each other.
Yeah, and to make it more fair, Cousin Otis said whoever won got to choose their next tag team opponent. Oh, and that Bam Bam Hassel was the special guest referee.
Like, that's fair.
The match was a total travesty. Smacking these guys around. You don't put your hands on the wrestlers if you're a referee.
No, it's uncalled for.
Anyways.
Well, their traditions are a little bit different from ours.
No, it was a miscarriage of justice.
Well, my favorite part was when those morons both got counted out. It was announced that neither of them would be able to choose an opponent.
If I may, they weren't counted out, they were disqualified. It was a double disqualification.
Why let the facts get in the way of a good story? And Cousin Otis basically got to watch them beat the crap out of each other. He is a genius.
Yeah, genius. I don't think he's a genius. Well, speaking of the Rebels, they did take on the newest tag team of NJ Syndicate and Coma Clayton. Now, NJ had been teaming up with Sherrod Hall, Purple Syndicate. But given the recent trouble for both NJ and Coma, experience with Mr. Hellenbach's Empire, they've decided to join forces, and for the first outing, they did a heck of a job.
They actually did. It wasn't that bad of a team. I mean, I was getting used to Purple Syndicate, Sherrod and NJ, but Coma and NJ can hold their own pretty well. I mean, these two guys, ever since breaking away from, certain factions that they were involved in, they really have stepped it up a notch. And I think this is the making of a great tag team. Dare I say, possibly tag team champions?
I mean, it's easy to do. I mean, obviously, Coma got out of his faction by threatening to stab C4 in the middle of the ring.
He didn't threaten to stab anybody.
Take the wheel.
And NJ, I mean, how much of that rancid purple stuff can you actually tolerate?
Stuff's pretty good, actually.
Uh-huh.
Are we going to call this Orange Syndicate now?
It'll rot your brains. Humpkin Syndicate.
Well, how many?
We're done with that. Finally, Bobby Frapples.
Just going to make you slip into it. What? You're
Well,
right.
I think I threw up my mouth a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, about that.
Bobby Frapples gave out more kisses this weekend than Hershey's.
Yes, Bobby did.
Personally, think it was terrible that Bobby kisses Lightning not once, not twice, but 3 times this weekend. 3 times the lady.
Yeah.
And then what I did like.
What Laughing Boy over here is trying to say, folks, is that during the matchup between Justin Starr and Marcus Cage, Bobby got involved. And I think Bobby's got a crush on the former AON champ. Because you see, Justin brought out the 2011 Miss Thunder in the Valley to the ring with him because, as he put it, he wanted a ring girl too.
You got a ring, girl. Oh man.
Yes, and after his,
Yeah, you go.
You smell burnt toast?
After his win over the Nomad, Bobby got in the ring and planted a huge smacker on Justin Starr. Now, apparently Miss Thunder felt a little jaded by this and decided to serve Bobby some cookies.
There was just one thing missing.
Cookies! Cookies!
Yes, exactly. Miss Thunder cracked Bobby right over the head, leveling the Nomad's ring girl. What is your problem?
We'll be right back.
New look. New logo. Same great entertainment. The Altoona Curve are back in action with a new look and a new logo. Catch all the action this summer at Blair County Ballpark by calling the Curve box office at 877-99-CURVE. Fireworks, giveaways, celebrities, and more. Join in on all the fun and affordable excitement found only in Curve, PA. For tickets and information, call 877-99-CURVE or log on to altoonacurve.com.
Out again. This looks like a job for Superman.
Mike, it seems you have composed yourself.
Well, that's because we're almost out of time, and it's time for a serious topic for a change. The kidnapping that appearance of AON co-owner Kes Edison, and the fact that no one helped him. He was obviously in need of help, and, well, had I been at ringside, I would have been able to help him, but you two were right there.
I told you. I couldn't say anything about Kes to you because I would have gotten tased from Emily Carmichael. I mean, plus the cartel was, they were all around. In fact, I think there were a few of them hidden in the crowd out there.
And I couldn't get near Drew, let alone Kes, when I went out for my lime snow cone. I couldn't get back, the masses of people. So I ended up just, calling the match from the other side of the ring.
Plus, Kes kept asking security to help him out, and they wouldn't even attempt taking on the taser.
No!
This is ridiculous. Israel Sharif Fakor not only has Kes at ringside, and you two do nothing but at the parade, at the Thunder Parade. I was out looking for him during the parade, idiot. ISP puts Kes in the back of the truck from hell and parades Kes out in front of hundreds of people lined up, and neither one of you did nothing? Why didn't you just grab Kes and run down the street with him? He was in a wheelchair.
Seriously? I mean, jump in the back of the truck with ISP and Kes?
I see you doing it.
Really?
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 You guys are in so much trouble when he returns.
If they return him.
What?
Well, how have they returned everyone else? They made Kes do a bunch of things he wouldn't do, and then we got you back. And then Kes agreed to it, we got you back. They made him agree to a title shot for Colin Blair to get his niece back. What does she do? Gets him in the Gangleberries. And then kidnapped him. All I'm saying is I don't know if they're going to let him go or not, Mike. And if he doesn't come back, we'll just get a new co-owner.
Well, at least we'll get to see the bearded Kes Edison look. I mean,
yeah.
Seriously though, everyone kidnapped grows a beard? I mean, I'm not kidding. I don't get it.
One person, me, grow a beard because of that. What about Emily?
Well, I haven't really seen much of her face.
I'm just glad Laurel and Hardy here are having such a blast with this. I hate both you guys. Really, I do.
Did he just call you fat?
No, I think he thought I was Laurel.
Oh. Well, what a jerk. We'll be right back. Thunder Cup 2011 is in the books, and congratulations go out to Colin Blair, the winner of the tournament and the first two-time winner. And if you see Kes Edison, please let Mike Edwards know.
Yeah, maybe you'll see him at Walmart buying a beard trimmer.
That's not funny!
Oofa. Amen for AON.
Happy 4th of July.
Thunder Cup tradition. So whose bag we getting this year?
I don't know.
Pick one. Let's get both. Eeny, miny, both. Dude, I can't believe that guy got blamed for this last year. It was totally us. Score. Whose bag is this anyway? Doesn't matter.